I grew up on Graham Park Estate, Northwest London. I love my estate. I love my estate so much that even when I moved away from here when I was 15, I carried on working here through Forefront. Now my office is here and I work here pretty much every day, and I've come back even after uni to invest in my community, because when I look around and see these young people, like, that could definitely have been me. When I look at all of them, I feel like that could be me. When you live on an estate anywhere in this country really, but especially London, we have a very similar lived experience. There's something about living on a council estate that you can definitely relate to other people's experiences, and it's unlike anything else really. There's obviously the negatives, but there's a lot of positives, and it's definitely a balance. When you live in this kind of environment, I feel like you do grow up a lot quicker than people that don't. They, I feel, are probably a bit more sheltered. It's quite a harsh reality. A lot of the things that you're exposed to make you more mature in a way, but also desensitized to a lot of things and thinking a lot of things are normal that probably aren't. You are less judgmental, not just of people, but also of what people do to survive. It's very easy to look down on people, but when you're all living together, I feel like we're a lot more empathetic about what the circumstances are and what everybody is going through. There's a bond, especially in childhood, the type of friendships that you have, the way everybody is just out playing together. This estate, there was no roads, there still isn't. So it's like parents feel free to let their children go out, and they'll just call you from the window for dinner and things like that. Our doors were always open, like you can just come in. I think much to my mum's upset from time to time, because our house would usually be full of people, but that's the nice part of it, you know, that community spirit. I think in London, especially now, with all the gentrification, the redevelopment that's happening around this city, it's eroding that kind of community. It's saying that it's trying to make it better, but it's breaking those bonds, moving people away, giving them less housing rights, making everyone's housing very insecure and uncertain. And this community has changed a lot in a short space of time. And there's people that had lived here their whole life, and you know, their parents lived here. Like, we had generations living here. Their grandparents would just live down the road, their aunties, everything like that. And despite what you might think about social mobility, there is something nice about having all your family close and around you. So I love living on an estate, and I wouldn't change it, even for all the negative things about it. It set me up to be who I am today.